Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So South Carolina's offense will get the first crack at it here. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Alabama's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
It might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. A third and long coming up here. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Alabama quickly back to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a third and long. He'll just keep slinging it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Muscling ahead on third and short. The Gamecocks brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense in hurry-up mode. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Getting some heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He leaves it with his back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To throw, it's Sellers. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for room, it's Sanders. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're bringing heat. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 4 over Toledo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. On the return, it's Adams. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Law. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the run, 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Milroe. He lost one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Got it in the middle. It's Young. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to go up top on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harbor. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. Caught near the sideline, it's Sanders. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Here's the give off the left side. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, the running back has it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On second down, he'll let it fly. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll throw it on first down. He's got an open man. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown tie! And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. He turns that loose down the right side. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air, it's Sellers. Using his legs to buy some time. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Coming after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. On target over the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Snags it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You could tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Flips it out in the flat.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
That is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Gonna run it, it's Haynes. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense lining up quickly. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Trying to get to it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They want to just keep throwing it. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're going to run it to the right. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, it's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll bring it back. It's Adams. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Law. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They're facing a third down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Young. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
It's a draw. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. 1st down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field.
And that pass picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Here comes that Alabama offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Floating away. Keeps the legs moving. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Here on third down for this offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. It's a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Milroe. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
They're up 14 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's got the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Haynes. At the 20, he's got space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Snagged in the middle. It's Simon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Snap it to the back. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. A 1st down for the offense. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books.